The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Glory to Jesus said to his disciples, "As the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Remain in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this so that my own joy may be in you, and your joy be complete. This is my commandment: love one another as I have loved you. A man can have no greater love than to lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. I shall not call you servants anymore, because a servant does not know his master's business. I call you friends, because I have made known to you everything I have learned from my Father. You did not choose me, no, I chose you, and I commissioned you to go out and to bear fruit, fruit that will last. And then the Father will give you anything you ask him in my name. What I command you is to love one another." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord. Dear brothers and sisters, today we celebrate Mother's Day. So I'd like to tell a story about a mother's love. The great Maratha poet Vaman Narayan Tilak, a Brahmin converted to the Christian faith, wrote a story about how much as a child he enjoyed his mother's love. This is what he wrote. My own mother was a matter-of-fact and efficient mother of a large family. She had 10 children. She never showed any preference for any one of them, nor did she ever say a word of abuse to any of her children. I had no special relationship with my mother until the age of 18. It happened this. In the factory where I was working, I met with a serious accident. The night after the accident, the pain went on increasing. My mother stayed the whole night beside me. And what a relief it was to have her there, holding my hand. A few weeks later, an operation was needed. I had to be hospitalized for 8 days. My mother was in my room in the clinic all that time. The post-operation days were exceedingly painful, but bearable, only because she was there. She came close to me and tightly held or embraced my head. Then I understood indeed, and I experienced how good it was to have a mother. I experienced the love of a mother. My dear brothers and sisters, all three readings today speak of love. We all know that we have to love. In fact, every human person in the world knows this. We don't have to be Christians to know this. Why? This is because to love is very human act. The more we are able to love one another, the more human we are. Thus, the less we love, the more inhuman we are. Today's second reading says, anyone who fails to love can never have known God, because God is love. And this is what we are all created to be, to love. My dear brothers and sisters, more particularly for us Catholics, the gospel today tells us that our love for others should be like Christ, total and unconditional. And this type of love makes us different from others. This type of love makes us able to act of love beyond others. The unbelievers are also capable of love. They love their own relatives and friends. We then should be able to love beyond our relatives and friends. We then should able to love. We are able to extend our hearts, our love to strangers, and even to our enemies. This is what makes us different from the unbelievers. Through love, God has put at our disposal the greatest power there is in the world. It's a power all the money in the world doesn't give. It's a power all the knowledge in the world doesn't have. It's a power all the leaders in the world don't possess. And what is more, love is a power that every human being has, no matter what religion, no matter what nationality, no matter what educational achievement. Love isn't reserved for the healthy. It isn't reserved for the wealthy, and it isn't reserved for the famous. Love is for everyone. Love is one thing that makes all of us equal before God and before each other. So, dear friends, let us go and spread the love that the Lord has given us. Let our love continue to grow with everyone we meet, so that the unbelievers may see God's love through us, and one day come to know of His love too. Amen.